Hey everybody! Today I'm going to go over how to do a satin stitch, and then I'm going to be showing you how to do a satin stitch leaf. So basically a satin stitch is just a bunch of straight stitches that are laid next to one another to fill in an area. So the first thing that you'll do is come up through the back of the fabric. You're going to go back down through the fabric, making just one straight stitch. And then you're going to come up beside that stitch you just made and repeat the process. The biggest thing with this stitch is just to slow down and really pay attention to making your stitches even. You want the edges of this stitch to be very even with the next stitch beside it. It looks a lot better that way, and while this stitch is a really simple stitch, I think that's one way that if you rush you can mess it up. So just pay really close attention to the border of your stitches on each edge. So now I'm going to go over how you can incorporate this stitch to make a leaf. So I have drawn a simple leaf shape and drawn a line down the center of it so that I have a guide. I think that's really important to do if you're going to be doing different kinds of shapes, because it's just easier to follow and to make your stitches nice and even. So I find it easiest to work from the very top of the leaf first. So we're going to go start at the very top, and I'm going to go right in the middle. And I'm just going to make a stitch slightly down the leaf. Then I'm going to come back up at the edge of this leaf. And at a diagonal, I'm going to go back down through the fabric. And now I'm just going to repeat that process all the way down this leaf. So I've completed one side of the leaf, and now I'm going to start from the very top again, right beside that first initial stitch that I created, and I'm going to work my way back down the other side of the leaf. This time just pay really close attention to making sure that the stitches on this side are staying pretty flush with the stitches on the other side, because you want the vein of the leaf to be nice and straight. And there it is finished. I really like the way this looks because it actually resembles a leaf. and it's pretty easy to do. If you would like to see more embroidery stitches that you can use for leaves, I have an entire video that goes over 5 different embroidery stitches that you can use for leaves. So I'll link that down below as well if you'd like to see that. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and check out some of my other beginner embroidery stitches and embroidery tutorials on this channel. Thanks so much.